right. Tell who you gotta tell. If nobody shows up, I'm not answering this one. Sorry I'm late. Hi, people. Hi. What's going on? Topic is threesomes. Topics is threesome. They said, hang on. I'm going to see if anybody shows up because I'm really, really late. They've been promised me my refund. They've been promised me. Anybody showing up? I thought somebody would have showed up for this exciting topic. This is an exciting topic, don't you think? Nobody? Okay, hi, I'm Sugar. This is Sugar Heads Live, and welcome. Every day between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. I go live with different topics and different things that's going on in the world and different things that's going on around in the area. Today I was taking care of something and I lost track of time, so I'm really, really sorry for being late. It's so annoying talking to incompetent people. Very annoying. So anyway, I talking about threesomes. You know how that goes. The man asks the woman for another woman to join in. Usually, most women comply. You know, maybe they want something new. Maybe they want something exciting. I don't know. You know, so that ain't me. If he asked me to have a threesome, I'm assuming I can have a choice, you understand? And it's going to be 2 men with me because I think men are very selfish. You know, they don't want to share the woman, but they want the woman to share them. If I have a threesome, I want 2 men and me. I don't want another woman. If there's a threesome, I'm going to let her do her stuff. I'm not going to be joining with them because I'm not into women. I'm not. I'm totally not, you know, because you have to think yourself not to become a lesbian these days. You understand? And when you close your eyes and somebody is doing stuff to you, you're going to feel good. And then, but when you wake up, can you look yourself in the mirror? You understand? I prefer to stay heterosexual. I like men. I think men are very sexy. And I really don't see what other women see in other women. That's me. I don't see it. I mean, as a woman, I can appreciate a beautiful woman. I can appreciate a woman looking good in her clothing. I say, oh, she looks sexy in her thing, blah, blah, blah. And look at her. I can describe all her body parts without wanting to have sex with her. I can do that. And a lot of women can do that. So when you hear a woman compliment another woman, that doesn't mean she want to bet them down. That means she just appreciate, go girl, you're looking good in that dress. Go ahead, do you. Like Viola this morning. Oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful. So, yeah, that dress looked really nice on her. That was her color. I mean, they say all her colors are colors, but that dress really brought, you know, it was really, really beautiful. So I'm glad to see Viola's styling team is getting the memos. Because a lot of these artists, man, they just don't know how to dress. I be trying to tell some of these artists, I'm like, I'll style you if you want. I know I am a stylist, you know, but I'm stuck in the house all the time. So sometimes you don't see whatever. And Certain things I need to do my eyebrows. I don't trust everybody with my eyebrows, and I gotta put my lashes and stuff on, so you can see what I do. Because right now, the way sometimes you see me, you're gonna be like, really? It's just like hairdressers. A lot of hairdressers in the hairdressing business can't find somebody as good as them, so usually we have our hair up in a ponytail. You understand? Or, we have our little slicks, shortcuts, because we want somebody as good as we are to do our hair. And sometimes it's hard, or sometimes we're so busy we can't go sit down for 4 hours to get our hair done. So, sometimes it's a problem. Me, I don't like doing my own hair because I like being pampered. I like getting my nails done, my feet done. I like people working on me because I'm always working on people. I'm always doing for people. So I want people, it's on this one. I want people to be, doing stuff for me. So I like being spoiled. I do. I like being spoiled. So if somebody asks me to have a threesome, I'm going to be like, oh, can I pick him? And I know most men is going to look at you like, him? What him? I don't want no other man in there. I'm not trying to see no other man's dick and balls and ass and all that stuff. I know. Most heterosexual men, that's what they're going to say. But if you love me, I love you. I mean, if I say yes to a threesome, I love you, I don't want to see no naked woman, So why can't you do it for me? Why can't you do it for me and let me enjoy myself? Why not? You want me to stand up there and watch some naked woman? She definitely ain't touching me. I know you wish she would, but she's not. So, but the guy is not going to touch you. He's just going to touch me. He's just going to be in the same room with you. So it's not like I want you and him to do stuff together and then y'all do stuff on me. And no. He's working on one end, you're working on the other end, and that's it. Never the twain shall meet. You understand? You're not going to be kissing him or fucking him because, then that means you're heterosexual. You're bisexual. You understand? I just want two heterosexual men to make love to me or have sex with me at the same time. It's a fantasy. You got it. So why not a woman? Why do you think every time a woman say a threesome that it means that you can get another chick in the bed? Why? Have it ever come across to any of you guys' mind that maybe we want another dude in the process? Did it ever come to your mind? Did it ever come across to you that that's what she may want when you bring up twosomes? Because I think it's selfish of you guys to only think that when you mention threesomes, it's always another woman. That's very selfish. That's very selfish. So before you bring up the word threesomes in the vocabulary of your relationship, give her an option. Or don't bring it up at all. Because I think it's very selfish of a lot of you men. You force your women into being bisexual because of your proclivities. Most women are forced into bisexuality. I heard it hundreds of times from married women or women in relationships. I heard it. Oh, he forced me because he wanted to try and blah, blah, blah. And da-da-da. Because, we love our husbands. And sometimes you love them to the point that you don't want to lose them. Because really there's not nothing much out there. So sometimes you try to sleep with the thing. Work with the person that you know. The evil that you know. But a lot of lesbianism that's going on in today's society is coerced and forced. And I guess, they do it again and again because he wants another woman. And he wants to think that he's not cheating because his wife is involved. You understand? But have he ever asked her, well, would you like to sleep with another man? I'm sure she would say yes, because now the marriage is open and you had your other woman, so maybe she wants to try another man. But it doesn't fathom to you, why would she want somebody else but you? Why would you want somebody else but her? Maybe that man can touch something that you can't touch, or take her to some place that you can't take her. Why you guys are always so selfish? There's nothing wrong with having an open marriage. There's nothing wrong with having an open marriage, but why don't you give her the opportunity of having another man in the relationship? Why are you always pushing other women onto the other woman? Why? Why? No, I'm just thinking because just now I was on the phone with somebody who was pretending to be customer service for a company that I'm dealing with because they want my refund. Anyway, some bullshit I gotta go through. Yeah, so why don't you ask her, honey, okay, we brought in other women into our relationship and I'm not going to be selfish. Would you like to be with another man? And I don't want you punching her if she said yes, because come on now. Relationship is open. She opened it up and you opened it up. So now you have to say, okay, maybe my wife wants to be with another man. Or if you don't want to be in the same room with the man, why don't you allow her to step out of the marriage? Through you. You understand? You know about it. She can meet him somewhere, or you can invite him to your home. The same place you invite the other woman, either in your home or in a hotel or whatever. And you maybe go in the next, you rent the next room, and your wife or your girlfriend is in the other room with the other guy. They have sex or do whatever. She have fun, and then all three of you leave. Why can't it be like that? If you don't want to be in the same room with the other man, that's a logical way of doing it. Then it's not a threesome, I know, but you don't want to be in the presence of another naked man, and you're heterosexual. So if you don't want to be in the presence of another naked man, but your wife is allowing you to be with other women, I think it's only fair that you open up the same thing for her and give her options. You can be in the same room, or you can be in the next room, or whatever. You understand? You won't partake, or you'll partake and then leave, and then he come in, or whatever. It's still a twosome, but however you feel. Or maybe she just want to experience another man outside of the marriage. You can do that instead of the threesome with her. If you're uncomfortable with other men naked around you, you could do it like that. But I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair that I understand you love each other and you want to experiment, because sometimes sex can get boring with the same person. I understand that. I've been in long-term relationships. And you want to try something new, and you think bringing in another woman into the relationship is going to change, or whatever the case may be. Okay, fine. And your wife said okay with it. Why can't you do it for her? You love her, don't you? You want her happy, right? You're not going to find a woman like that that's going to allow you to be with other women, so you complete each other. So all you have to do is put your man anger down and everything down, and think of her now. She loves you enough to let you sleep with other women in front of her. Why can't you love her enough to let her sleep with another man? She's not going to be in love with him, or she's not going to be living with him or having anything permanent. It's just a meet and greet, so to speak. And if you decide to get that same person again, fine. Or you get somebody else for her and for yourself. It depends. If you sleep with the same other woman over and over, then maybe she can have the same guy on the side. But if you sleep with different women, I think, you can make it adventurous for her too. Let her sleep with different men. But some women, they want to sleep with just one guy or their husband and one other guy or whatever the case may be. So it's up to her. If she wants to dibble dabble like you are, sleeping with different women, just be very precaution. Take precaution. Let her do that. Don't see the same person twice. You understand? Don't see the same person twice so she won't form an attachment. And you just do the same. And you both are happy, and then you make your relationship even closer and tighter because now both of you are making each other happy to the extent that no other couple would understand. You understand? No other couple would understand how can a couple be so free like that. You understand? But don't be selfish. If you want to keep your marriage, I'm saying, if you want to keep your marriage, you have to open it up. You have to open it up to your wife too. I'm speaking to the guys because usually it's dumb who wants the threesome. It's never the woman. 9 out of 10 times, it's never the woman. It's always usually the man. Always. So that's how I'm speaking in that kind of terminology. I've been approached a couple of times to have threesomes. But I wasn't really into it at that time. And I found it kind of strange because it was my friends that approached me. But who else is going to approach you to do a threesome with their man? You understand? But my friends approached me on several occasions to have threesomes with them and their boyfriends. And I declined. And then the boyfriends came and said, no, it's okay. Or one of them was vice versa. One of them, the boyfriend came and asked me to have a threesome. And I'm like, you're my girlfriend's boyfriend. And then she came and she said, oh, no, it's okay. He just, wanted to ask you yourself. And then he told me about it. So, I'm just letting you know it's okay. And she was giving me his resume. Oh, he takes very good care of me, and he'll do the same thing to you, and you understand. But at the time, I wasn't really into threesomes, so I declined. Very nice couples. They was all nice, but it just wasn't my thing. I mean, now that I'm older, I'm like, hey, I love my mate very, very much so. If he asks me to do that with a woman, I won't participate with her. I mean, I'll probably participate with him, with her. They're doing whatever, but we'll never touch. Why not? We're grown. He wants a fantasy. He's telling me about it. He's being honest. Let him have his fantasy. Either that or he do it behind my back with 2 other chicks. You understand? But with the point in life that I'm in right now, I just want happiness in my life. I don't want no problems. I don't want no headaches. I don't want no family around me that's causing me a headache. I don't want no people around me that's not agreeing to keep me happy. I don't want none of that. And I want a mate of the same ilk. You're happy, I'm happy. Our lives is happy. What you're doing, whatever. I'm not saying all out orgies and stuff like that. I'm just talking about, because, person I'm with travel a lot. Hardly home. It's very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. It's a pain, to know that you have somebody, but the person is hardly home. When they home, they sleeping or tired, and it's just, So sometimes you have to come to the conclusion of sharing each other. So if I see him with someone, he probably going to tell me. Or if we decide that he doesn't tell me, it depends. But, I just want a relationship where we don't have to lie to each other. Because I understand you're on the road all the time. I'm not going to be stupid in thinking that you're waiting for me and you're on the road months and months. You understand? And I'm not going to be stupid like that, thinking that you won't need some sexual relief. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm 50. I'm not going to be stupid like that. But we care about each other. And I want him to be happy, and he wants me to be happy. So I won't hear news on the road or whatever. I mean, the conversation don't come up, oh, you slept with... No, we don't bring it up. But if it happens, it happens. Because he has the permission to. Because I'm not a little girl anymore. I can't live in dreams. Your husband's away, traveling all the time, doing what he do, and what I'm supposed to think, he gonna jerk off all the time? No, he's not. He's gonna seek sexual help. Hopefully he's safe. Because some of these girls, they look real cute and nice and everything. You just gotta wear precaution. That's all I ask. The young me would say no, but the older me would say, okay, just be safe. Because I want him to be safe. That's if he wants to do it. Sometimes he goes months without having sex with someone, So sometimes he do, sometimes he don't. But at least if it does happen, I know about it. And I don't mind. Not the 50-year-old me, no, I don't mind. I'm not worried about some other chick. I never been worried about other women. That's not my thing. My thing is not to force somebody to be in love with me. I hear people giving other people's ultimatums and stuff like that. That's not me. I'm sorry to tell you. I want natural love. I don't want forced love. I just want natural love. You love me, I love you. You be happy, I'm happy. I understand you have to have some structure in a relationship, and don't think I went into it sharing him immediately. No. Like I said, that was my 20s. You understand? And what for earlier, but I was young. So all that stuff, I'm not sharing my man, and you better not. Oh yeah, all that was happening. And he wasn't, as far as I know. Nothing ever came out that he was cheating on me. And then not him, I grew tired of waiting and waiting and waiting and being this dutiful wife. I'm like, I'm lonely. I need company. I need some sexual relief. I said, and I want a man. I don't want a woman. Because most men want to push, a lot of men, not most, they want to push you into lesbianism on their behalf. You understand? But no, I'm heterosexual and I like men, and I was talking to him. So he asked me what I want. I said, well, I'm not the sleep around type. But I'm not looking for a relationship either, because that's you and I. You understand? And I just was dating. Because we've been separated a long time. We've been living separate lives a very long time. Nobody even know I'm married. And we've been separated, living our own life separately. But we meet, we discuss regular things like normal couples, finances and whatever. And yeah, we do all that. And now he's beginning to do other things in life. So now I have to get into the family business of taking charge of everything. So he's giving me all the information, and I have to take over the family business, you understand, and businesses and all that, you know. And it came up again. He said, "So what you gonna do?" He said, "I'm trying to be around a little bit more often, but it's gonna be a little tough right now. But he's gonna be around more often than he was before, you know." So I said, "Same old, same old. That's it." So one person that he was interested in, she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be nobody this," because that was me when I was in my 20s. I'm not built to be nobody's mistress, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, it's up to you, you know. And yeah, I spoke to her, and I told her it's totally up to you. What do you want to do? But I had to speak to her because I don't want her, like the first one, to think that she was overpowering me and she would take him from me. And oh God, she couldn't get over herself. She just thought that she would take him away from me and he can't resist her and blah 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 blah. So I let whatever take its course, you know. And I told him next time this happened. So he, after a long time they was seeing each other, they split up. They no longer in a relationship. So he has somebody. He found somebody, that is in the same field, so they would have more time to be together because he doesn't want anybody that is not in the field. You understand? If he's supposed to have a monogamous with myself and her. So he decided that he wants somebody in his field as opposed to sleeping from woman to woman to woman. So I spoke to her and I told her straight up. I said, I'm not giving up my husband to nobody again. So you either be the other woman or you move on with your life. I mean, I'm not going to be mean and call you that way or whatever, but I don't want you to go into a mindset of